Hey guys, what's up? I'm here to give you guys a recap on a new episode of Nanatsu no Taizai, Kamigami no Gekirin, or you could call it the 7 Deadly Sins, Wrath of the Gods on episode 9. This episode right here, oh man, the title says it all, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you anime onlys are going to be shocked to hear what's going to happen in the next episode. As for manga readers such as myself, it's going by really quick. It's going by quickly than I expected. So if anything else, let's just get this started. We have to it that the 7 Deadly Sins are starting to enjoy themselves, you know. I mean, we get to see Elizabeth and Diane hanging out with Elaine, and then we get to see Merlin trying to look for someone, and that is Arthur, you know, through the help of Orlandi or something. But as time continues on with itself, we have to it that things were still looking a little bitter between King and Gother, and Escanor was the one watching nearby. But you see here, King does understand, but he still doesn't like Gother in a certain way. But Gother understands why, even after regaining his memories and everything all together, you know? As for Merlin, when she was using some kind of little subordinate Orlandi or something, which we get to find out that he was actually a formerly a vampire. He was attacked by Zeldris, but he did not take any damage, while Merlin herself is the one that took damage from Zeldris' attack. And we see to it that the 7 Deadly Sins are having a party, and they seem to be enjoying themselves. Of course, Diane does ask Gother, how did Gother end the war, like Holy War 3,000 years ago? And the Gother doll says, I'm not so sure if I'm allowed to tell you that, or whether or not you might believe me, you know? But we get to know that Gother's cross-dressing came from Baltra himself, you know, because of such things. But aside from that, we get to see a scene with Elizabeth and Meliodas when Elizabeth was told from Diane about something about her 3,000 years ago, etc. Elizabeth wanted to talk to Meliodas privately the next day, but not before we see Merlin come about and telling everyone we gotta, get things into check, and I'm gonna head to bed early since I'm a little exhausted or something, you know? Although she was trying to hide the fact that she herself is injured, which Meliodas realizes, and that Merlin is trying to look for Arthur, you know? And Merlin asks Meliodas to search for Arthur and protect him because I can't afford to lose him. And Escanor was eavesdropping on the conversation, maybe to check on Merlin, and he heard the thing about Arthur, you know? And of course, we get to see another scene with Elizabeth and Meliodas talking with each other, asking him about some things that might be a coincidence about her and maybe someone that looks like her, you know? Pretty much he's possibly asking about is there anything that seems a coincidence to you, to me, to the other possible Elizabeths that you might know. And Meliodas tries to brush it off, but he doesn't know anything. And Elizabeth says that, I'm ready to know anything as much as you could tell me, you know? And when Elizabeth went off, Meliodas says, but I'm not ready to tell you yet. Which shows a lot of what you anime onlys might be confused about. But we get to see to it that Hendrickson asks Elizabeth for help because Merlin seems to be in grave danger. And we see to it that Elizabeth decides to try to use her magic to take on this disease that Merlin has. And this is because of Zeldris' attack earlier in this episode, you know? And it kind of gotten worse for Merlin until Elizabeth intervened, and she ends up meeting Zeldris. And Zeldris calls her really curses her because she's the one making his brother suffer, and he's the reason why this all happened in the first place. He therefore even confirms that you are the one that kept dying, and your memories come back, and then you will be reborn in Meliodas' eyes again. Elizabeth seems to be very happy about this, and she wants to remember everything of why she's making Meliodas suffer, because Zeldris tells Elizabeth off by saying, you're the one making my brother suffer all the time. What is your problem, huh? And we see to it that Zeldris seems to get the idea, and he therefore tells Elizabeth to remember everything, you know, and to know what your sin truly is and what you caused in the end, you know? And we see to it that Elizabeth was very happy, and Diane continues to try to tell Elizabeth to remember a lot of things with Meliodas. And you know, we also get to see a scene where before the 7 Deadly Sins are off, and as for Margaret, she is escorted by Hendrickson and Dreyfus to go on a journey or quest or something, you know? And we'll get to that just a moment. I'm pretty sure that will be revealed later of what she was trying to do. But aside from that, Deanne, like I said, was trying to get Elizabeth to remember a couple things about her memories, you know? As for Bond and Meliodas, they have a little small private talk where Bond wants to sit out with the mission because they're going after Melascula. And you know Melascula, she is the very reason why Elaine is alive. Big reminder, by the way. And that's the reason why Bond wants to stay behind to help Elaine out to the best of his ability or be there with her to the very end. Although, like, Meliodas tries to understand Bond's feelings about that, but Bond tells him, do you even understand the meaning of losing a person you love twice in a row already? And we see to it that Hawk informs Meliodas of an alarming situation involving Elizabeth. And Merlin does look at Elizabeth's eyes and ask her, do you remember me? And we see to it, Elizabeth says, yeah, I could hardly recognize you. And Elizabeth says some things that might be bringing up some past many years ago. And we see to it that Meliodas realizes that she has both those symbols in her eyes or something, and then she faints out. We see to it that Deanne is very happy to see that Elizabeth's regaining her memories back, but Merlin tells her to shut her mouth and not to speak any further. But Deanne calls Meliodas the evil one because you're the one ignoring her pleas and not revealing anything to her. But Meliodas informs everyone with a devastating cliffhanger, and the way it ended off by telling everyone it is only a matter of time that Elizabeth will recover her memories. And the moment that happens, she's going to die in 3 days. And everyone went into... Actually, yeah. All I could tell you that line right there is very shocking. And the episode ends up there. Next episode is called That's How We Live or something, you know? Which apparently is what it is. All I can really tell you guys is like comparing this to the manga does it way better, that much I can tell you. The anime is really starting to rush a bit. I'm not going to deny that. I mean, like, some of the chapters looked really simple, but it looks like to me it could have been built up a little bit better. Too bad, like, I guess maybe because of they don't have a lot of budget or they have to hurry up and get things done. I can understand why they're doing this, but really wish it could have been more impactful in a certain way. But whatever. Looking forward to the next episode, and don't know. And I'm pretty sure all you anime always, I'm gonna be prepared for a lot of shock factors. That much I can tell you. Manga readers, really wish it could have been better. So until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm off as Zero, people. Have a good day. I'll see you guys next time. All right. Peace out. Bye bye. Toot toot.